Most teams I work with are not disorganized. They're just operating inside a system that no one has ever actually written down. So today, I want to show you how to find that system, map it, and start making it work for you instead of against you. When things feel chaotic, people assume the work is the problem. It's usually not. What's actually happening is that the system underneath the work is invisible. So everyone is reacting in real time instead of moving through something structured. This is why you get constant meetings, repeated conversations, and unclear priorities. This is the shift. If you go in trying to organize tasks, you'll miss the real issue. Your job is to understand how work actually moves, where it starts, where it pauses, where it gets stuck, and where it jumps outside the system. Once you see the flow, everything else becomes much easier to fix. Don't try to fix everything at once. Pick one real project and trace it from beginning to end. Where did it start? Who touched it first? Where did it slow down? Where did someone have to step in unexpectedly? That one project will show you more truth than 10 planning meetings ever will. Chaos usually doesn't live inside the work itself. It shows up between people, when ownership is unclear, when something is assumed but not defined, or when a task moves forward but no one knows who's responsible next. That's where things start to break down. Every team has an unofficial system. There's the person everyone goes to for answers, the person who fixes things at the last minute, and the person who really makes the decisions, even if it's not their role. If you ignore this layer, your system will never work. This is a big one. Where are decisions actually being made? In meetings, in Slack, after the meeting between two people? If decisions aren't visible, the system will always feel chaotic because people are constantly trying to catch up to something that already happened. Once you see the system, you don't need to rebuild everything. You just need to act structure in the right places. Make ownership clear, define a few real statuses, make handoffs visible, and that's it. You're not trying to control the work, you're trying to support it. This is where AI becomes genuinely useful, not to replace your thinking, but to speed up clarity. You can take messy inputs, meeting notes, Slack threads, emails, and ask AI to map the workflow, identify gaps, or surface patterns. It's like having a second set of eyes that can process more than you can see at once. These are the kind of prompts I actually use. You're not asking AI to build your system from scratch. You're asking it to reflect what's already there so you can refine it faster. That is the difference. When this work is done well, things don't feel rigid, they feel calmer. People don't need as many meetings, they don't need to chase updates, and they can actually see what's happening and move forward with more confidence. The instinct is always to jump in and organize, but the real work is to pause, observe, and understand how things are actually functioning. Once you can see the system clearly, the fix is usually much simpler than you expected. If you're looking to bring that kind of clarity to your team or your work, I'd be glad to help you put it into practice. Just contact me to learn more.